Ah, the magical numbers are back. Hooray! I missed you since last week. Sid Davis back again and ready to kick some ass. Oh, they're making their own version of Starsky and Hutch. Sweet. Dun, 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 dun. Pandora Police's apartment. Yeah, that's what happens when you shake a jar of jelly too hard.
Tom Robinson, 19 years old.
Yeah, okay. Hi, it's William Shatner Light.
Speedy. He'd earned the nickname. He always drove too fast, and that's what caused the accident.
Now he's too furious that he's dead. You should have done a little bit better editing there, bud.
But what were the reasons for Tom's persistent speeding? What motivated him?
Probably to get away
What
from
events
you.
led up to this tragic ending?
Nice comb, bucko. Yeah, smoke.
I'm a traffic investigator, and it's my job to uncover the answers to these questions.
Yeah, he fell off the
Besides,
road.
I knew him personally, and I liked him.
I'm squeezing my fart gas into his mouth. What do you think of that?
I called on his father first.
His father still believed in bell bottoms.
Mr. Robinson was very cooperative and gave me a frank account of his son's driving.
His name is Frank, and he's a Robinson.
Before Tom got his own car, Mr. Robinson told me, father and son had frequent arguments about who was going to use the family car.
It's called the family car, not Junior's car.
I gathered that Mr. Robinson himself was a pretty skillful driver, but aggressive and impatient behind
And
the
said,
wheel.
fuck the seatbelt. Hey, you almost made that man homeless.
Probably he kept his good driving record only through luck and the courtesy of other more
Soundtrack
sensible
by
drivers.
Foghat.
I wondered how many of Tom's earliest attitudes toward driving and taking chances
Wee
might have come from his
dog.
own father. Then,
This is
with
like
Mr. Robinson's
Dancing with
help, Tom
Death.
had been able to get a car of his own.
What? Not even a
Acted as
rabbit's
if
foot?
His whole life had led up to this moment. I
Yeah,
remember
he's
I felt
dead in a
pretty
week.
much the same way about
You're
my
dead,
first
son.
car.
I know, Dad.
In spite of his own reckless driving habits, Mr. Robinson made it a point.
Well,
to
first of all,
urge
you gotta
his
take
son
the
to
emergency
drive
brake
carefully
off.
to observe all the traffic rules.
I'm driving down the road looking to my death. Oh, yeah.
First thing, Tom took the shortcut over the hills to his girlfriend's
It's
house
a
to show her
Mustang,
the
not a
car.
goddamn tank.
He and his father had already worked out a plan for Tom to repay the loan.
It doesn't have to worry about it because he's dead now.
That his son had faithfully kept their agreement. Right
So
up
he's
to
trying
the
to
time of the
outdo Evil
accident.
Knievel.
Tom appeared in
Aw,
traffic
yeah,
court once
People's
on a
Court
speeding
with the
ticket.
heavy wood
He admitted
paneling
he'd been
walls.
speeding and was perfectly willing to pay the fine.
Yeah, I spend my
But his
day
father was
too.
outraged that the police wasted their time hauling in good, clean-cut kids for driving a
Clean
little
cut,
fast,
huh?
while the city
Looks
was
like a young
overrun
Ric
with
Flair.
legal criminals. I'd heard that idea many times. How much did it contribute to Tom's own attitude toward speeding?
Don't worry, son, I'll get you out of this toot sweet.
Tom's younger brother, Kenny,
Is
who
no
was
longer
very proud
living.
of him, said to me, Tom was the best driver in the world. He could have been a race driver.
Yeah, that's probably part of the reason why he's done now. Don't worry, you won't even live to see the year 2000 when I'm behind the wheel.
It was pretty clear that
Gravy,
this
is everything
obvious
just a
hero
drag
worship
race
from his
start
younger
with
brother
these two?
Must have been important to Tom. Certainly, it helped to boost his own conviction that he
You
was
almost hit a
driver.
middle-aged Gary Busey. Don't even lock the doors, not even a seat belt.
Kenny would be
Sure
old
beats
enough
your
to
Power
take
Wheels,
his
doesn't it,
driver's
bro?
license in a
You
few
said
weeks.
it, bud.
When he told me about the lessons Tom gave him, he made them sound like some of their happiest times
In
together.
reality, it was a shallow lie.
I spoke with several of Tom's teachers. I learned that he
Fuck
was popular
you!
with his fellow
Now what's
students,
this mean?
although he wasn't particularly active in school affairs.
Bored.
The teachers agreed that he was
idiot.
conscientious and responsible. He was a good student, though not brilliant.
Tommy Chong's
and
in
he
the back.
usually showed
Damn,
good
what a
common
beard.
sense. I made it a point to talk with some of Tom's friends.
If he had any.
In his desire to be accepted,
Dolly
he
Parton.
always seemed to be trying to impress them with his driving. He sure could handle a car, they told me. But there was no doubt.
It's
that he
long,
was
we're off to
pretty
make a
wild.
porno.
Once Tom found that he'd earned his friend's admiration,
Yeah,
he
it
was
sure looked
anxious to
like he
keep
did
up his
that.
reputation for fast driving. His girlfriend Carol told me that she liked riding with him.
Although her head wasn't always
But I never
above the
realized What
dashboard.
could happen, she told me. We always had such a great time.
Hey, you and the jalopy. Wanna race me? You can't take on the blonde bomber. Eat my dust. Oh, you squealed, but there's no tire laying there. Ah, you're not even trying. What's that third pedal for? I don't need to worry about him. I'm gonna go off to the Dairy Queen. Oh, come on. I was joking about the dashboard.
One of Tom's best friends had been badly hurt in an automobile accident and might be permanently crippled.
Sorry, bro. Here's a toy car
Tom's
so you can
attitude
lament.
seems
It's a
to have been the
gremlin.
usual one. It can't happen to me. And his reckless speeding continued.
Don't worry, his chin will
Confidence in
protect
his own
him.
skill at the wheel increased, and he grew more and more impatient with anyone who got
Well,
in
yeah,
his way.
station wagons are notoriously slow. Fuck them. Wait, is that an 8-track player? Oh, this Mustang's boss. He turned right on red. He's fine. Oh, shit. Now it's turned into chips.
I learned that Tom used to brag about his technique for beating the rap if an officer stopped him for a traffic violation.
Until he met Officer Sherwood's long stick.
His
You
trick
sure
was
this
always
isn't
to
the
be very
T-1000?
pleasant and polite, to say he was sorry for what he'd done.
This is
and to
paper.
agree with
I
everything
don't
the
think this
officer
checks
said.
out.
On minor violations, it
Hey,
seems
do you
to have
mind? I
worked.
gotta go start
He'd
Nirvana
actually
right
been
now.
stopped several times and let go with a warning.
Yeah, whatever. Get bent, little blonde snot. Chode. So long, boomer!
My own association with Tom.
Well,
came
if you're
about
playing
through the
beer
athletic
league when you're
baseball team
18,
where I
you're
was
just
coach.
definitely destined for greatness.
Tom's doctor had reported to me that he was in good physical shape.
You know,
and that his
for a
eyesight
fee.
and reflexes were excellent. Only a few days before his accident, he tried out for first base.
Yeah,
He
for
was
the
always
beer league,
likable
that's
and
not hard.
conscientious,
Because that means
but
you're
his
totally
timing was erratic
unathletic.
And he just couldn't handle the position.
Look at those pants.
I've
Of
often
course you
wondered if
can't.
This failure might have upset him so much that he unconsciously tried to compensate for it in other ways.
He dropped his pants,
it was one
marked
more
his
factor in his
territory, you know, the
compulsion
weird
to speed.
stuff.
Tom had a part-time job after school in a local drugstore.
Pushing old ladies in the
His
shelving.
employer told me that he was a dependable worker, friendly and polite.
That's up for interpretation. Customer service was weird in the 70s. I'll bash this over her head.
The pharmacist also told me that the day before the
Oh,
accident,
Jesus. He's
Tom
got
had
more
asked
hair
for
on
a
his
raise.
sideburns than on top of his head.
He had had to turn him down.
Sorry, gotta turn you down.
seemed
I
unusually
understand, because I'm not
disappointed
quite Gary
with that.
Busey.
He
It's
needed the
okay.
extra money for his car insurance.
Phoebe.
Then, the following day, Tom drove Carol home after school and headed over the hills again on his way to work.
And that's when he decided to jump it! Oh god, he had a Pioneer stereo system. No wonder it sucked. So long! I don't think that's the same car. I didn't know the Mustang had a body double. So is this like a metaphor?
So there wasn't just one reason for Tom's
There were
speeding,
many, and I
but
just
lots
couldn't
of them.
figure anything
And
out.
they had brought us both here.
My 1 week in medical school tells me he's dead. Oh well, get a beer. Dude, he had blackheads on his chin. Wash your face. I guess he doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
His early difficulties with his father over the use of the family car.
I guess it's a good
might
thing
have
he doesn't have
caused
to
him
go
think
bald
of
like
it
his
as a
old
symbol of
man.
Adult superiority. And
Damn
his father's
hippie truck.
attitude and driving habits might have given him the dangerous idea that it's all right for a skillful driver to take chances.
You know,
The
because why
admiration
not?
his speeding earned him from his younger brother, and his apparent popularity with his friends must have been unusual.
They didn't even like him!
Subconsciously, he may have looked upon speeding
Jesus,
as a way
this
of
almost looks
making
like a
up
last
for those
known
small
photo.
failures and disappointments that we all have to face.
If you can't make the beer league, you might as well end
I
it.
thought further about Kenny. As drivers, both his father and his older brother had set poor examples for him, but his own history and personality were different from his brother's.
Yeah, he wasn't such a
How
spaz.
good a driver would he turn out to be?
Probably worse.
I felt that Tom's speeding was an emotional outlet. He was probably
Is this like some sort of weird analysis for masculinity?
Speeding was a kind of thrill-seeking for him, a childish defiance.
Never
of
get
authority,
tired of doing
and a
that.
misdirected attempt to show superiority.
I don't know if I'm happy
These
with
were
that
surely
ambulance.
Some of the reasons for Tom's compulsion to speed. There
Is he
may
smelling a
have been others.
fart? What is his face?
If there were, he took them with him.
To hell. So are they just gonna drive around the corner and just bury him? Like, not even tell the parents? Thanks, Sid Davis. I'm more depressed now.